Okay, so I told you that when we're doing this, it's not going to work. Okay, and I want you guys to understand what I mean when I say it's not going to work. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I have an m of 1/2. I have a b of -4. We should all know how to graph. We come down here at -4, we put that. My slope is up 1 over 1 over 2. And then I'm going to draw a nice big line. Close enough. Okay. Then I have m equals -2/3, b equals 1. Okay, cool, thanks. Okay, stop that now. Down 1, 2 over 1, 2, 3. Okay, so here's my intersection. Maybe like that. And I'm guessing, okay? Because that's what it looks like. My guess is 4, -2. Do you see how I can guess that? Okay, obviously my lines are a little off, but it's close-ish. Why do we not just graph? Today we're just graphing, yesterday we're just graphing. But you're going to learn 2 more methods to solve systems because even though it might look like it's right at that point, it might be 1.99999, not 2. You can't tell that by a graph because you're not doing anything algebraically. So now I want to check this. Y equals 1/2 x minus 4, y equals -2/3 x plus 1. -2 equals 1/2 times 4 minus 4. -2 equals 2 minus 4. Ooh, that gives me -2 equals -2. Yay! It works for the top one. That's great. Whee! We're happy. Let's try the next one. -2 equals -2/3 times 4 plus 1. Do you understand where I'm getting this x and y? Because I'm getting it from right here. X, y. This gives me -2 equals -8/3 plus 1. That gives me -2 equals -5/3. Does -2 equal -5/3? No. It's close, but it doesn't work. So this is not the solution. Even though it looks like it should be, it's not quite there. You're not going to have anything on your quiz tomorrow like that, if we have school again, snow day, I get it. But there's a reason why we can't just graph, because I've had kids say, Mr. H, graphing is really easy. Yeah, it is. It is really easy. You should know how to do that. We spent a lot of time graphing. Would you agree? Like, we've done a lot of graphing. This should be easy, but it's not the most accurate. So graphing is easy, but not the most accurate. Go ahead and get out your homework, please. Your homework was 1 through 8. I should have had you skip number 2, but I did not. So that's my fault. I apologize, but you should still have it. So go ahead and get out the worksheet. It was 1 through 8, please. You see?
I have questions on
Okay, flip. Where's, okay. You got slope equals. I don't know, that's what I'm wondering. This. Okay. A lot of us are missing this. That's not good.
what if we didn't know how to do it?
Hmm?
What if we didn't know how to do it?
What if you didn't know how to do it? Then you should have asked in life when I was saying, hey, when did you do it? Okay, so let's take a look here. Okay. I want to take this.
You know, I wrote it down, but I don't remember.
Okay. I will gladly go over any of these. Whoa. Okay, please take a look. Please, some of you guys need some help. So, here is 1 and 2 graphed. If you need me to show you how we got this, please let me know. The only thing that matters is where they intersect. The only thing that matters are where my 2 lines that we've graphed intersect. Questions on this? I can't do this, can I? No. Okay, there's 3 and 4. So, for number 4, it said y equals -1. When it's y equals a number, it is horizontal because there's no x's. It can't cross the x-axis. Take a look at those 2. That's 3 and 4. If you have questions, please let me know. Yes, sir.
You got a pencil everywhere.
Say it again.
You got a pencil everywhere.
I can steal one of Ms. Friedline's. Just make sure we get it back. Here's. Okay, any questions on 3 and 4? Please listen. If you are confused, now would be the time. Let me help you. Okay, 5 and 6. 6 is no solution because the lines are parallel. How do I know that? Well, notice how the slopes are the same, but the y-intercepts are different. When the slopes are the same, but the y-intercepts are different, you get no solution because they'll never intersect. Our whole purpose is, do they intersect? Last 2, 7 and 8. What questions do we have? Anybody? So go ahead and get out some notes. And actually, you probably don't even need notes because I'm going to hand you this. Did I start the recording? Am I recording?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm going to be borrowing yours, just so you know. Sorry. Are we good with this? Everybody's good? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So, let's jump to number, and I'm giving you something so that way you have it nice and clean. Let's jump to number 11. May I say this real quick? So number 11 says 5x plus y equals 4 and x minus y equals 2. We're still solving by graphing. What's the problem with these right now? They're not what? They're not in slope-intercept form or solved for y, okay? So, I'm going to take my first equation, 5x plus y equals 4. I'm going to solve for y. Well, how do we do that? We move everything else away from the y. So I subtract 5x from both sides. That leaves me y equals -5x plus 4. Okay, cool. And immediately I'm going to say m equals b equals, because my m is -5. but I can't leave it as negative 5. It's negative 5 what?
Divided by 1.
Very good, divided by 1. Goodly. My D is positive 4. Okay? So there's one equation right here. Okay? Have I lost anybody yet? Like, I mean, do you understand how all of the things that we've been doing kind of been building on each other because we've been solving for y? So this equation's here. Now I'm going to take this one way over here. So now I've got x minus y equals 2. So I'm going to subtract x from both sides. That's gone. That leaves me negative y equals negative x plus 2. Is this what I want? Why not? Because it's a what? Negative y. How do I get rid of a negative y? How many y's are there?
1.
Negative 1. So this is a negative 1. In order to get rid of that negative 1, we divide each individual thing by negative 1. That leaves me y equals. A negative divided by a negative is positive 1, x minus 2. M equals 1 divided by 1. B equals negative 2. So now I've got both of my equations. Have I lost anybody? I'm going to say that a lot. Some of you just seem lost because you're not paying attention. Not naming names.
No, I just made someone not pay attention.
I don't know what you're saying. What did you say? Okay. Now, this is another reason why graphing's not great for me. You guys have graphs, you have your rulers. Mine is handmade. Is this a perfect graph like yours? No, so mine might be off a little bit. I'm relying on you to help me. So I'm going to graph my green equation first. So, I start at positive 4. I don't get it. Okay, there's my positive 4. Down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 1. Try to graph a straight line. Okay, how'd I do there? Graph my red now. So, starting at negative 2. Get really glad when it does that. Then I'm going up 1, over 1. Oh, that's nice. It gives me the answer right here. This is my solution. Because it's where it intersects. That solution has to be 0, negative 2. So you should graph both lines to make sure that yours intersects. Oh, that's not 0, negative 2. Mr. H, why are you a knucklehead? Because sometimes I just am. That's not 0. What is that? That's 1. Wow, all of that's wrong. All of that is wrong, guys. Start again. Holy moly, I was looking at this point. That's not the intersection. That's not. I pointed an arrow to it and said solution. Double check your work. Okay? I made a mistake. I'm almost 40 and really good at math, and I still almost made a mistake. This is my solution. That's at 1, negative 1. Now we've got it. Shoo! Questions on how I got that? Some of you were looking at it going, I don't quite understand, Mr. H. So do we have questions? Because you're going to have quiz questions like this tomorrow. Or whenever we come back. This is not new, right? This is finding slope-intercept form graphing. That's not new. Those two things are not new. The only thing that's new is finding the intersection, which is what we did yesterday. Can we do one more? Yes?
Wait, just one more?
Okay, let's do one more. You good? Okay, let's read me. Choose another one. Violet, choose one. Which number?
12.
12. That works. Go ahead, read it.
X minus 4y
Equals?
equals negative 4.
Okay?
And then 5x minus 4y equals 12.
Okay. Here we go. You ready? So we are trying to get y by itself. Neither of those are by themselves. So get both of them. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Put them both into slope-intercept form. Put them both into slope-intercept form. That's why I was looking for that.
Man in the fire, time after time. Did for me at Calvary more than enough.
So I got the first equation solved. You can take a look. Okay, once you get them both into slope-intercept form, go ahead and try to graph them. So, check your work, it's up there for you. I've got both equations, I didn't find M and B. I know how to find M and B. Can you? And then we're gonna graph. This is why we use the ruler. Okay, for both. Because you need straight lines.
And he heard, and he answered. I sought the Lord, and he heard, and he answered. I sought the Lord, and he heard, and he answered. That's why I trust him. That's why I trust in God.
I like this.
I sought the Lord, and he heard, and he answered.
I hope there are times in your life where you guys pray and then you just get that sense of peace that God's listening, that he's there for you. I get that quite often. I really do. And it's almost brings me to tears every time. It's an amazing feeling. Okay, are we ready to graph these? Or do you need another minute? Your guys' choice. Or don't talk to me at all. What's going on with it? All of my classes are being real just quiet. Not just you guys, but all of the classes I've had. Do we need another minute? Or would you like me to graph them? Do it? Okay. I'm going to graph my red. So I'm starting at +1 since that is my y-intercept. My slope is positive up 1 over 1, 2, 3, 4. So this line is very flat, which is why your ruler will help. I don't get it. Okay, then I'm going to graph my green line. So -3 up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man, it's nice when they intersect like that. Which means that is my solution. How do I know that that's my solution? Where the two lines intersect is my solution. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 up 1, 2. On your quiz, you're going to need to have an ordered pair. Circling it, starring, whatever you need to do, but you're going to have an ordered pair for the quiz. What questions do you have? Okay, so let me run through what the quiz is going to be like. You're probably going to have 10 questions, 5 points apiece. You're probably going to have 6 questions that are already in slope-intercept form, and 4 questions that are not, which means you're going to have to do something like this. On your paper, on this packet, everything is fair game. The packet is fair game. I am posting the answers right now. Can you see all the answers on there, Christian?
Yes.
Okay. So you can check the video. All of the answers are there. Pause it. They're all right there for you to do. All of these are fair game. You might have something with no solution tomorrow. You might have something with infinitely many solutions. Okay, here it says infinite number of solutions. All the same thing. What questions do we have about tomorrow? And realize when I say tomorrow, I might mean Thursday, or if it really snows a bunch, Friday. The next time that I see you, we will have a quiz. Is anybody, and I'm asking honestly, this is my first class, I'm doing this on camera, because I have the ability to change. Is there anybody who's like, Mr. H, I don't get it? Or does this seem like, no, I can do this, I feel confident that I can crush this quiz? Yeah? Okay. Go ahead and get started. Love you guys. You guys can work together. You can ask for help.